All right, so for our first guest on the show today, Bridget and I have the utmost pleasure of speaking with Shine Safety Official Officer Woody Longshaft?
Are you serious?
That's what it says.
What?
Yep, thanks for having me, Thomas. As a safety officer, it's my job to make sure you're pleasured.
Thank you, officer.
What would be your biggest responsibilities as a Shine Safety Officer?
My biggest responsibilities are all about making sure the Chancellor is completely satisfied with how the facility is being handled. And to do that, we need to make sure the students stay safe.
Wow, you seem to take your job very seriously.
Of course I do. Officer Longshaft coming from Studio B. What's the situation? Over. Got it. Make sure they've finished by the time I get back.
Officer, is that walkie-talkie just really small? I can't see it.
It's actually quite large. Larger than average, I've been told. You just can't see it right now.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say that that's for the best. Officer, what tips can you offer us today about, staying safe and Shine during a pandemic?
Of course. One tip is to be careful around the couches. You can only have one person on them at a time. Trust me, when you get two people on a couch, things get messy. It all comes down to social distancing, something I've always had trouble with.
Oh, really?
Never would have guessed.
Of course, 6 feet. People say length doesn't matter, but I assure you, it does. And I have a very special tool to measure it with. This here's my social distancing stick.
Thank God. It's certainly very impressive.
Oh, it sure is, Bridget. It's one of those essential tools I use as a Shine Safety Officer. Protecting students from the dangers of COVID-19 is difficult work, but someone has to do it.
Well, officer, it sounds like you have an awfully hard job to do there.
Am I a joke to you?
What? No, I just thought that we were,
Yeah, it's extremely immature to make sexual innuendos in a professional environment. Don't you know that?
Officer, he didn't mean anything.
Oh, you don't see me as a real police officer, do you?
Well, technically you're not a police officer, but that's not what's important.
Oh, and I suppose COVID-19 isn't technically a real deadly disease affecting millions of people across the world.
Didn't say that.
You know what, Thomas? You know what? You could go back to whatever dungeon you crawled from, and you and your little friends could go spread the disease like warm jelly, okay? But if you ever think about coming to Shine, just know that I, Woody Longshaft, will be standing erect and attentive, ready to stop you. I'm out of here.
No, wait, come on, you can stay. I'm sorry.
No. It's too late for that. Besides, I got a package to deliver.